What films influenced you?
The Town, I've found it helpful to look at other films when I'm going to direct something, not to copy it or steal it, although if I can steal something, sometimes I'm certainly not above it. I find it helpful because it kind of lets me communicate also to the other filmmakers involved in making it, whether it's the cinematographer, the actors, the gaffer, whoever, and say, this is sort of what I'm trying to do. For The Town, Heat was chief among them for obvious reasons. I think there was also there's a movie called The Friends of Eddie Coyle that I thought was a really interesting, darker look at characters, particularly in Boston. I had done a lot of action sequences and sort of kinetic stuff as an actor, but not as a director. And so that was intimidating and daunting. I had an idea about what I wanted to do and a belief sort of that I could do it. But to be honest, I was quite scared. It was also a movie where if that hadn't worked, probably, it would have been the last movie certainly that you saw me as an actor in. That was an authentically sort of comeback time. There wasn't a huge appetite demand for me to be in movies and I really kind of used directing as a way to redefine myself as an actor because I wanted to do it on my own terms and according to what my instincts were about it. And I was willing to really fail in that capacity if that was the case, but at least wanted to do it on my own terms. And I knew that in order to get a larger audience and connect people to the movie and provide some kind of familiar guardrails in a way that people could get through that movie, I wanted to combine those genres of like the robbery, the chase, with the drama. And in a way, that still informed my interest in movies like The Accountant too, which I think is similar in a lot of ways.
The Accountant.